Hi, I'm Sasha from Jahcoozi and we're sitting here in HBC at Alexanderplatz. I live above here. Carpe diem, I'm happy to be here.
And what makes Berlin for you so special?
Well, I was definitely totally flashed by this place when I first came here. I came here in '99 with some friends. I had been studying in Cologne. I had to do Erasmus. And they brought me to Berlin, and all these people just like gave me the key to their flat. I'm like, yeah, I'm not here anywhere with my girlfriend, so you can have the key to the flat. It's like a 3-bedroom flat in Prenzlauer. Okay, I had awful lighting, but beautiful flats, just tons of space. And it was like the summer, it was like 30 degrees every day, and everyone was in the park. And I was thinking, what are these people doing? You know, in London, in the park, it gets filled during lunchtime, and everyone's gone again, you know? Here, I was thinking, what are these people doing? They're like riding on bicycles in the night, like 3 people on a bike. Do they think they're in India or what? And I was kind of flashed away by this, and because I finished my degree in 2000, I'd studied German and European politics, and in England you finish pretty fast when you do an BA, you just do it, spoon-fed, and you just do it. You don't have to be particularly hyper-intelligent to get through it. And I'd finished, and I didn't want to work, and in London, you finish your degree, you go and work. I was like 21, I was like, I'm not going to work, you're fucking crazy, I'm not going to go and spend all my day in the same place and only get up when I want to smoke a cigarette or go to the toilet. So it was that was the reason I sort of came here, because I saw the lifestyle people were living here. And being a German politics student, I was completely obsessed with things like, what was it, Luxemburgplatz, Karl-Liebknecht-Platz, or just this big Marx and Engels thing down there, just Palast der Republik. All these things were like crazy, because like Berlin's got kind of like the fingerprint of Hitler, Stalin, everybody was here, and everybody was like making a big mess. It's kind of, and there's an amount of chaos through there. Quiet chaos, it's not chaos like in London, but deep chaos. That's right. Are you with me, people? Power to the people in the streets. Power to the people with the beats. Power to the people with the beats. With the beats. With the beats. Gentrification. Procrastination. Gentrification. Procrastination. Gentrification. Procrastination. Gentrification. Procrastination. What's up? What's going on? They're taking your street. What's up? You listening? They're taking your street. What's up? What's going on? They're taking your street. What's up? You listening? They're taking your street. What's up? What's going on? They're taking your street. What's up? You listening? They're taking your street. What's up? What's going on? They're taking your street. What's up? You listening? They're taking your streets. But when I first moved here, I moved here in the Mark times. It was like fucking 3 marks 50 to a pound. My rent was like 150 marks a month, or like 200 marks a month. I worked in a bar, and for like 2 nights of the month, and I got my rent in. So it's not as cheap as it used to be at all. But yeah, I guess for certain people, it depends what you do in London. Depends where you go out, you know. Also, it's really awful because for people who've just moved here from London or fucking Stockholm or somewhere, they're like, wow, it's really cheap. But for people like me who've been here almost 10 years, when I first moved here, it was normal that everybody had a 5-room Altbauwohnung with a Berliner Erdnusszimmer and Bel Etage, all this shit. Everyone had one. You didn't even appreciate it. And now to get one of those, the people who've got them, they're just hanging on to them because they know that they can never move either because everywhere else has gotten more expensive. They've got old contracts and they want to hang on to them. So it's definitely getting much more difficult to get these kind of dream apartments, which were kind of taken for granted. Everyone had one of those before. Everyone lived in huge spaces, and you can't move. That's why I live in this block since like 6 years, man.
And you're joking, really?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, but I have a really cool flat. I live on the 9th floor. I have this huge view. I have doors down to the bottom, like huge windows like here, which open out, and I can see Tempelhof, I can see Teufelsberg, I can see the synagogue, I can see the dome.
You're joking, really?
Yeah, and it's like an old contract, so it's still cheap and stuff. And now, every year or so, I go flat hunting and I see all this shit, and I'm like, I'm not moving into a Hinterhof Wohnung on the first floor. And I'm not gonna. And then there are like 40 students with their dads and mums in West Germany somewhere. Who do you want to get you to rent your place? You want the student with the dad with the lawyer in West Berlin. You don't want the artist. They don't give a shit where you bring out your records or where you play. They'd actually rather take somebody who's Arbeitslos than take you, because at least if you're unemployed here, then the Amt is just going to pay your rent. If you're an artist, you know, anything can happen next month, and that's the truth, I guess. You know?